Yo, what's up guys? In today's video, I'm going to be talking about and breaking down just yesterday. The Chicago Bulls were very busy and they did sign 2 players. So I'm going to be talking about those moves. Also later in today's video, throwing up some videos and pictures of Zach Levine in the gym working out this offseason. And later in today's video, talking about who's going to be the Bulls starting point guard to start this NBA season. But before I jump into this video, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Also leave a quick like below today's video. It takes a second and helps me out a lot. And leave your thoughts and opinions below today's video about all the topics and updates I'm about to jump into. But nonetheless, let's just jump right into it because like I just did say, the Bulls were very active yesterday. And the first player that the Chicago Bulls did sign yesterday is Onuralp Bitim. And let me just say, I do apologize if I have pronounced that name wrong. But anyways, the Bulls have agreed to a 2-way contract with him. He is only 24 years old. He did play basketball overseas in Turkey. And he was also a second-team Euro Cup player last season in Turkey. And I'm going to be honest, I don't know much about this guy. I'm not going to pretend like I know a lot. I was watching some highlights, looking at his game and everything like that. And in my opinion, this is just a flyer on a young talent, and I am totally fine with this. He's only 24 years old. He is coming off his best season overseas. Like I just did say, I'm not going to pretend like I know a lot, but I did watch a little bit about him and some highlights about his game. He's an above average shooter. He has decent size. He's not super explosive or athletic or anything like that, but he's definitely a pretty solid and smooth athlete. I'm definitely very excited to watch him in preseason, and I expect him to mainly play for the Windy City Bulls. Now, for this past season overseas, he did play in 30 games, and in those games, he did average about 31 minutes a night, and in those minutes, he did average 18 points per game, while shooting 48% from the field and 40% from three-point range. So I'm definitely happy with this flyer. He's a really good shooter, still super young. I'm definitely going to be very interested in watching him play in preseason and in the G League for this upcoming year. And then a few hours after that signing was official, Woj did put out a tweet and he did announce that the Bulls and Ayo Dosunmu have agreed on a 3-year, $20 million deal. And I'm going to be honest, I feel like that's a lot of money for Ayo Dosunmu. I'm surprised that he got $7 million per year. I mean, his qualifying offer was a 1-year, $5.2 million deal. I really thought the Bulls would try to lower that yearly salary, and I'd say maybe give him like a 3-year, about like $15 million contract or something like that, or maybe a little less. But nonetheless, this is a really good deal for Ayo. Of course, he's a hometown kid. He's from Chicago. I'm happy for Ayo's sake. I'm really shocked that he did get $7 million per year. And there was also a report that came out just a few days ago about how Ayo was very unlikely to return to the Bulls. But nonetheless, I am very happy that Ayo Dosunmu is back with the Bulls. Like I did say, I believe $7 million per year is a lot, especially with how buried he is on this roster. Just looking at this roster on paper, this roster is very guard heavy, and honestly more guard heavy than last year. I don't hate this deal. I don't love it. Ayo obviously has a lot to work on. He definitely struggled this past season compared to his rookie season, but I really don't see him getting much minutes in this upcoming season, and that's mainly why I do believe $7 million per year is a lot. I mean, there's at least Kobe, Alex Caruso, Jevon Carter, and Zach Levine ahead of him on the depth chart. I don't know. I feel like it's going to be really hard for Ayo to get consistent minutes, but nonetheless, I am happy that the Bulls did retain him. He's a young, talented point guard. He's definitely shown some bright spots here and there, and in my opinion, he mainly needs to work more on his off-ball skills, mainly, and I'd say especially his three-point shot if he wants to get consistent minutes for this upcoming season. I'm just mainly happy that a hometown kid did get a good deal in Chicago. Now, I do believe $7 million is a little much, but I'm just happy Ayo's back. This Bulls front office cannot continue to let young, talented players leave for nothing. And the next topic in today's video, I'm going to be throwing up some pictures of Zach Levine in the gym working out. Just yesterday, Drew Hanlon, Zach Levine's NBA trainer, he posted some pictures on Instagram of Zach Levine in the gym working on his game. And obviously, that's super cool to see. The offseason, it's going to be kind of dead, I feel like, after the Bulls do fill out the rest of this roster. As of right now, I believe they only have 1 or 2 spots available. But either way, I'll throw up these pictures. Drew Hanlon, he's a great NBA NBA trainer. It's super cool that Zach's in the gym posting these pictures, and same with Drew. Now, there's obviously been a lot of rumors this past offseason surrounding Zach LaVine and the Bulls potentially shopping and trading him, but I'm glad to see that Zach LaVine really hasn't been bothered that much. I mean, I did see a few days ago Zach LaVine said that he does not expect to be traded anytime soon, so I'm happy he came out and said that. He's just been quiet in the gym working this offseason. I'm hoping he can take another jump this season. If Zach LaVine can take another jump forward, and let's also just throw in Patrick Williams or maybe Kobe White with Zach LaVine also, if any of those guys can take a big jump forward for this upcoming season, this Bulls team can definitely make a little bit of noise in the Eastern Conference, I feel like. And the final topic in today's video, I'm going to be talking about who's going to be the Bulls starting point guard to start this NBA season. Now, this recent article and some rumors came out about some unnamed Chicago Bulls staff members talking about and just sharing their thoughts on the Bulls offseason at Summer League. Now, according to Keith Smith, he was talking to a bunch of random unnamed staff members for each NBA team about their offseason and just their recent thoughts about Summer League and everything like that. And according to Keith Smith, he did say and he did talk to this random staff member, and this staff member reportedly did say adding Jevon Carter and re-signing Kobe White were big moves for us. Jevon will bring some of the defense we lost at the league guard position with Lonzo Ball out, and he can shoot the basketball too. Kobe has also came a long way this past year. We think he could win Sixth Man of the Year. He's been that good as a bench scorer. Now, I do agree with everything that I just read and reported. And according to this random Chicago Bulls staff member, it sure does seem like the Bulls are going to be starting Jevon Carter at the point guard position. And that's what I expected right when the Bulls did go out of their way to sign him. This just makes way too much sense. I mean, the Bulls, they went out and they were very active right when free agency started to go out there and sign Jevon Carter. I do expect him to be the Bulls starting point guard. I mean, Jevon's only 27 years old. This front office went out to sign him day one. This past season for the Bucks, he did play in 81 of 82 games, and he's a knockdown three-point shooter that this Bulls team has been missing badly. He's only 27 years old. I expect him to be the Bulls starting point guard, but it wouldn't shock me. Say Kobe White does beat him out in training camp or something like that. Also, I'm really confident with Jevon Carter being the Bulls starting point guard and Kobe White coming off the Bulls bench and being their sixth man and just coming off the bench, shooting threes and scoring and putting up buckets. Definitely leave your thoughts and opinions below today's video about all the topics and updates I did talk about and break down. Thank you guys for all the love on the channel and the past few videos. I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching today's video.